Hello, everyone. Welcome to another week's episode of Reconnecting the Dots, brought to you by Abdurrahman. Once again, I want to empower and help you to become the best version of yourself through this podcast, and I hope it benefits you. So, take a listen to this week's episode and let me know what you think. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Reconnecting the Dot podcast. And I am really so excited and happy for all the support so far. Honestly, it's been very very inspiring feedback which you all have also shared with me, and I really really appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. I also want to use this medium to give thanks to Almighty Allah for everything and for keeping you on high till date, because it's not my doing, it's not your doing, but for the grace of Allah. Today we'll be talking about something a little different from the ongoing series of my podcast. It's a topic. It's a topic about the pursuit of excellence, actually. So I'm just gonna be sharing with you different stories of folks that I've come across and know, and also will be sharing some tips on how we can actually strive and in the pursuit of achieving excellence. So to delve into the topic, what is excellence? What is the pursuit of excellence? So the pursuit of excellence, it means it's we're looking for better ways to perfect our work, and of course design for a certain outcome, right? So to me, it's only normal for anyone to pursue excellence, which is a metric that helps to track a milestone. So of course, we all have one or two things we intend to achieve or to be successful at, and especially for each and every one of us who have different plans to doing so many things, right? So of course, at the end of the day, it's all about progress, all about how we can achieve that desired success, in line with whatever goal or dreams we might have, right? So, and don't also forget that excellence is a way of life. It is a way of life. Only through hard work and dedication is that's the only way we can actually mold whatever ideas we have into habits, and then habits becomes a lifestyle to become successful. So it's vice versa. There's actually no shortcut to excellence or victory. You have to put the work in. So if you're ready to change your life and up to the challenge, why not? Go for it. Of course, excellence is a way of life. How do you then pursue excellence? I'm going to share with you some 10 approaches on how you can actually pursue excellence. Number 1, take pleasure in what brings you satisfaction. Imagine reaching your full potential by becoming your best self. Let me repeat that again. Take pleasure in what brings you satisfaction. Imagine reaching your full potential by becoming your best self. Number 2, use your knowledge of yourself and your goal. Maintain an upbeat attitude about yourself and your goal. Be willing to share your feelings with others. So, all of these things are they're really very important. And as a matter of fact, excellence is not just something we just want to desire to achieve or to accomplish, but of course it comes with attitude, it comes with responsibility, it comes with dedication and commitment, right? So when I mean dedication and commitment, because excellence is a way of life, it is something you really want to accomplish, it's something you really want to it's a desired outcome which we all yearn for, right? So we need to put first and first and begin with the hand in mind. So let me give you an example. Just like someone who perhaps come to you and say, hey, can you teach me can you teach me how to fish? I don't want you to give me money, just teach me how to fish, right? I'm just trying to set an example. And then if someone comes to you for help with something, so that person also needs to be ready, 50%. Because I believe, everything we do, it's all about being able to put something forward and then meet in the middle. So it's all about 50-50, you know. So that is how you can actually, accomplish excellence, right? So because if you are someone that is always yearning for a certain desired outcome, and of course all of us want to be successful, then it is very important that we pay attention to all of these things we do to ensure that we are dedicated, we are committed, and we also do, what actually pleases us, right? What actually pleases us, because you have to take pleasure in that thing that brings you satisfaction, because it's all about satisfaction too as well, right? So I'm now going to go into the 5 simple tips on how to achieve excellence. Number 1, have a strong desire for excellence. It's what I just also mentioned earlier in my definition about the pursuit of excellence, right? So have a strong desire for excellence. Passion is the first but most important step to reaching excellence. Without passion, everything is done with only half hearts, and it will give you only half results. So unless you have a strong desire to achieve your goal, you will never be able to achieve excellence in it. So just like this adage that says, what you give is what you get. So if you plant a tree to harvest an apple, right? You don't expect to go back after it is time to actually get those things you're looking for, the fruits. You don't go back, with the expectation of going to get a tangerine, right? You want to get an apple. So that's just what I'm trying to say. So have a strong desire for excellence. Number 2, make firm blueprints. Every long-term goal you make has to be supported by a solid plan. It is very important. Plan is one of the core things we have to always make sure we put into place, right? Because if you fail to plan, and then and it means you plan to fail, right? So it's just like someone having a dream and does not have a goal. If you have a dream and there's no goal, so it means it's just a dream, because your goal will be your action plan to accomplish those dreams you have always yearned for, right? If you have a dream to become a medical doctor, you need to put in an action plan on how you want to navigate the roadmap to become an excellent medical doctor. And not just an excellent medical doctor, a renowned medical doctor, right? So every long-term goal you make has to be supported by a solid plan. You cannot just make a goal to win a gold medal, right, at the Olympics, and then stop. You have to follow through and break the large long-term goal in smaller, manageable chunks. So an example of that could be to go to the gym every single day, and then you break that down to work out for 3 hours, and then break down even more, and so on. All of this should be part of your blueprints for excellence. So, it's very simple. You want to accomplish something, right? List out your goals. List out your plan. Your plan will serve as the metrics for you to, navigate, that journey to excellence. Okay. So if you want to go to an Olympic, just like I said, now, you need to do all of this. All of these key things are very important to actually helping you, to achieve that desired, excellence you want to see. Number three, this is very important as well. Yes, actually, as a matter of fact, this is actually very core. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. That is self-confidence. Self-confidence is single-handedly one of the most important things you can have in your life. If you believe that you can do something, that alone gives you enough strength to complete the task. So if you combine your desire for success with your self-confidence and believe in yourself, you will light such a fire that you will have an unlimited drive, which will greatly help you to achieve excellence. So it means the thin line between you and excellence is the confidence you must actually have to put in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Believe in the ability God has given to you. Believe in your skills. Believe in your intellectual ability. That way, you can actually make it happen. Number 4, learn from the best role models. Of course. Rather than doing everything on your own, try to learn from the best of people who have already done everything that you are doing now. These people who have already achieved success have built in themselves all the skills and habits required to be excellent and successful. And you can learn a lot from them, honestly. I mean, if you want to be a tech person, you want to excel as an IT person and all that, there's so many role models, there's so many people you can actually learn from to actually understand and to learn how they have, journeyed through their own career to becoming a successful IT personnel or a successful IT professional, right? Number 5, work really hard. I'm sure everybody knows this. Hard work pays off. So just like people say, it's all about no pain, no gain, right? So if you do not work hard, you will never understand the value of even becoming successful or even excelling in what you want to do. You need to strive, because it's a different thing to want to pursue excellence. It's a totally different ball game to be ready to actually pursue excellence, right? So you need to really work hard, because success comes to those who put work in. Using your strong drive, put everything you got into your goal. The more you feed your goal with energy and the love, the more fruit it will give you. Also, the more focused you stay, the better people tend to work really hard, but towards the wrong things though. You see? Let me repeat that. The more focused you stay, the better. People tend to work really hard, but towards the wrong thing. And that's true. Because some people actually fail to identify the exact thing they want to achieve for themselves. Some people actually fail to identify the goals and the action plan that will help them, to become successful. Some people fail to identify that sense of purpose or that sense of drive that helps to facilitate, the desired outcome. So this is why I'm saying that the thin line between your goals and you becoming, a person of excellence is for you to ensure that you feed your goal with the energy that will bring you plenty more, fruit. Because the more focused you stay, the better it is for you. All right. Now, if your goal is to become a good student, and this means you have to also do good in physical education, don't waste all of your energy towards running and working out. Distribute your energy evenly and focus on the areas which are more important. So what does it mean to distribute your energy? It means channel your energy appropriately. You cannot be doing the same thing and expecting a different result. That's impossible, right? It's impossible. So you need to channel your energy properly, so you can actually achieve that set desire. Now, before I close on this, never give up. Whatever you put your mind to, follow through on it. Make sure you follow through on it. How do you follow through on it? Number 1, by being determined. Number 2, by being focused. Number 3, by being passionate about that thing. And by taking responsibility. When you take responsibility, it helps you to activate that excellence you actually want to achieve. No matter what bumps you face on journey to excellence, never give up. Just like goals break down any big problems, you face into smaller, more manageable chunks and get out there and achieve your goal. Abraham Lincoln failed 99 times. He became the president of the United States, right? So do not let anybody tell you you can't do it. If you can dream it, you can make it happen, right? You just need to make sure that you're determined, you're focused, and you can actually take responsibility to make it happen. And this is actually the core, purpose of this podcast, because this podcast is to help listeners out there, to help them unlock their inner greatness, so as to help them become the best version of themselves. And this now brings me to the end of this podcast. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for your time and attention. I will be conversing with you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. You have just listened to the Reconnecting the Dots podcast with your host, Abdurrahman. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on iTunes or Google Play. And thank you for listening, and see you all next week. Bye-bye.